All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Gold, as you all know. And I welcome to Kokwe radio and television station where they giving us back to back as they hot as a suburb. Still on this same Tinubu presidency and his administration. Basically, it don't come to our end suddenly that Pastor Babatunde Bakari has finally opened the nyash of APC, most especially speaking about the administrations of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as regards to his economic statistics. In don't talk say his economic statistics is not balanced enough. In fact, that making no reason I'm saying him be Christian or him na one of previous part of APC member. Say as APC become wetin become today, he has been part and parcel of APC right from the scratch. That he can basically and boldly tell him that APC statistics, governmental statistics, has never been favorable to Nigerians. Make una hear this video of Pastor Babatunde Bakari.
Mr. President, given the complexity of the Nigerian economy, we are not thoroughly convinced that your palliatives will be sufficient to cushion the effect of your policies on the Nigerian citizen. What we do know, however, is that on May 29, 2023, you swore an oath to be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May I remind you, Mr. President, that Chapter 2, Section 14, Subsection 2, Subsection B of the Constitution states that the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of government. Therefore, in compliance with your oath of office and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our demand on you, the current, and it's just current, the current occupant of the office of the president, our demand on you is the same demand that we made 11 years ago. Mr. President, kill corruption and not Nigerians.
All right, that is a wonderful one, but hey, I just want to say this, that the Muslims should not reason or see it as a religious matter, but let's see it as one Nigerians that are trying to fight for the rights of the people. Now, let me play. It's important I play this clip of a imam who basically speak about Tinubu administrations and his presidency.
I think somebody should call Bola Ahmed Tinubu to order. Somebody should tell him that he is not bigger than the nation. Somebody should tell him that that statement he made is an obvious and daring threat to not only the judiciary, but to also the generality of the citizens of Nigeria. Nobody anywhere is mightier or greater than the nation. I don't know what is wrong with you. Why is it taking you people a great difficulty to interpret and understand your own constitution, your own laws of the country? You see, somebody should tell that man that he did not win 25% of, in Abuja, that he did not even win the election. He should get out of office. Somebody should tell him, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to get out of office. Enough is enough. You see, the judiciary, all eyes are on you. But let me tell you one thing. This is now, a history you're making for yourself. How can one man, just one man, intend to gag all of you? Gag your mind. Don't you have a mind of your own? But let me tell you, if you are scheming to deliver a contrary judgment to what everyone knows, find a place where you will hide your children and even yourselves. All of you put together. You see, this time around, as I once said it, that the people are ready to retrieve their mandates. They are ready to die for justice. They are ready. Enough is enough. And even you soldiers that will be sent to go and kill the people, after killing the people, where will you go to? It is that same people that you want to connive against that you still go back to be in their midst as a soldier. You all must be very, very careful. Enough is enough. Tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get out of office. He should get out of office. He did not win the election, and that's the fact about it. Why is it taking you such a difficulty to interpret, to understand your own laws?
All right, I feel every Nigerians, both Christian and Muslims, are trying to fight for the right of the people, because we are part of the country and we must fight for our rights. So nobody should see the video of our pastor Tunde Bakare as a religious matter. No, but see it as the fight for the people and fight for the right of the people. And as citizens, we are all fighting for what is good and transparency. We all fight for democracy. Is that not? All right, let me show us another clip very, very fast and very important for us to know. Still speaking on this past election that just passed and its statistics and it stands right away. And that why would Nigerian citizens give up easily on this matter of 25% and Muslim ticket?
Somebody has to speak. And if I am the one to speak, I will speak. I will tell the truth. I fear no man but God. I just want to do truth. I like truth. I have noticed that Nigerians, we have moved on politically. We have moved on. We have accepted what has become. On one side of our mouth, we say we did not want Muslim tickets. We shouted it, oh, we jumped, oh, we said everything. We don't want Muslim ticket. And then on another side of our mouth, we have accepted it and we are going on. So I came to say, no, we can't accept it. This government is still Muslim. And so some of you have just collected it. You are even happy to be, you are wishing that somebody you know will be made ministers. Ministers over what? Ministers over illegality? Ministers over illegality? You saw how these people became, they won, quote and unquote. They didn't win. You saw how, while the thing was being tallied, they had announced, and they said, go to court. So we are in court. Why have you passed? Why have you stopped saying the same thing? Why are we not standing and saying, no, contrary to evidence, we will stand. Contrary to what is being done, we stand on what we believe. The prophecy was that there will be a new Nigeria. Is there a new Nigeria now? Is there a new Nigeria now? Is what we are seeing what we prayed for? No, this is not what we ordered for. The fact that you have stopped praying amazes me. The fact that you have stopped confessing amazes me. Abraham believed to the end. Even as his body was dying, he believed. So they have brought out ministers, they are doing, I still don't believe. I refuse to accept it. I will not accept it. Because that is not what we prayed for. That is not what they promised us. They promised that the result was going to be done a certain way. It came out a certain way. And Christians have accepted it. They are clapping. They are going on as if it's okay. If Muslim ticket was wrong yesterday, it cannot be wrong. It cannot be right today. It will not be right tomorrow. He said, but Pastor, we're afraid. Afraid of what is our country? Everybody has the right to live here. It's our country. This madness must stop. What is this? The same old people. Look at the ministers. And we are okay with it as long as one of our person is there. It's not about one of our person. It's the fact that right must be right. We must do the right thing. This kind of governance cannot continue. So we stand rejecting this government. We reject it. We reject the Muslim government. We reject it. I reject it. Mutuatung, the death is one. What is this? I'm just surprised that Christians have accepted this. We are going on. I don't see resistance. I don't see us saying, no, we reject this. And everybody is quiet. Oh, I refuse to be quiet. I refuse to be quiet. This is wrong. It was wrong yesterday, it will be wrong tomorrow. As long as it's Muslim ticket. You know, the politicians have studied us. They know us. They will just make noise. They will just make noise. After a while, they will accept it. If we just, I'm sure they're telling us themselves, let's just hold on. Let's just hold on. They will give up. I pray that this generation doesn't give up. We must not accept this. Don't tell me that they won. What did they win? How did they win? There was no winning. They took it, they grabbed it, and they ran with it. And when somebody takes it and runs, you run after it and collect it. What is that? They took it, they grabbed it, we will collect it back. You say, Pastor, what can we do? We can pray every day. Every day I put my knees on the ground and I say, Father, this government we reject it. He said, it has never been done. There's always a beginning. There's nothing God cannot do. There's nothing prayer will not change. Our God is a God of justice. I was hoping that Christians will be up and praying for the judges and keep saying the same thing. I wonder how many people are praying. That's how we keep accepting it. But in our lifetime, in my lifetime, I will see a new Nigeria. I will see a better Africa. One of the African leaders went for a meeting. He was asking, where am I? What am I doing here? Is there? They were telling him what to say, but he is completely out of it. But he is there. He's been there for over 40 years. And he has set up his child to take over from him. What is this? They went for the meeting, they were telling him, say this. He will say, hey, is that all? Is there something else? Because his mind is not there. By the way, what will not happen? We are not going to war with Niger. We reject it in the name of Jesus.
All right, that is another evidence for us to know that this is not a religious matter, but a democracy matter. That everyone is really fighting for democracy. We all are fighting for our rights. So make we not say, okay, this is what they do religious matter, be they do sentimental, or it's being tribalistic. No, we are playing along with democracy. We are playing along with Nigerian constituency. I mean, they call it constitution. Emergency. So, now that's what we are trying to do. All right, I'm bringing another evidence for us to see that it is not only Muslims or Christians who are feeling the heat, but we must do the needful. We must do the right thing. This is another clip for us to see.
Èmi ti sọ dáadáa àwọn èèyàn kan tẹ̀lé ni Ọlọ́run padà wá mú wa ń sìn àpadà fojú ara wa rí báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ gorí presidency lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà owó kówó epo ẹ ti tún sáré ṣe mítìnì ẹlẹ́fẹ́ yọ subsidy lórí iná lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ẹ ti tún fọwọ́ kówó léèwé àwọn ọmọ kí ló dé sí káwọn tálíkà sórí ibú ni. Wàlá afárafásẹ̀ ìgbà tó ti lọ ọmọ tí lọ léèwé. Ẹ wá mú owó iléèwé ẹ wá ní federal school olówó wo ní kó ọmọ sí federal school láàrin èmi àti ìsọlọ́run kò sólówó kankan tí kó ọmọ sí federal school tó tálíkà náà lọ láti for 30,000 naira ẹ wá gbé lọ sí 100 something naira. Ó tún wá dìpẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ gbọ́ o wọ́n tún wá ní pé kò sówó òwe kò sówó aṣọ ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ẹ̀yin ìjọba èyí tẹ̀mí fi dá yín lójú ní pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sọ pé ẹ̀mọ̀ fara ni wá ó lè mọ́rẹ̀ yín o àmọ́ Ọlọ́run ó làálà sí gbogbo tẹ̀yìn náà bá bí. Ẹ ṣe ábílẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń fìtínà wa ara wa ní àwọn èèyàn ẹ wá ń tepo fún wa 600 nílùú tá a ti lépo ẹ wá lè fẹ́ fún wa ní 80,000 palliative orí burúkú kan tó sọ fún wa pé 8,000 yẹn máa ẹ ó sọ fún mi pé 8,000 yẹn ló ń bọ̀ wá ní. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ nìkan ṣe nínú ayé wa Nàìjíríà nígbà tẹ́ ẹ wọlé ó dá ẹ wá rí géèmì tí palliative ló kàn mẹ́bí refinery bẹ̀ kí ló ń tẹ̀ lọ́ba wa tó refinery ṣe. Kí ló tẹ̀ ṣe léèwé ọ̀fẹ́ tí bá déhùn yín láti ilẹ̀ ńjọ́ táwọn yẹn fi ń tẹ̀lé yín òun náà ní pé ìwé ọ̀fẹ́ ń bẹ Ọlọ́run sì mú wa bùkọ́ láti sọ ó ní pé skáàmù ní gbogbo sọ́bsidì yẹn bọ̀ àgbà Ọlọ́run wa mú wa nísìn Ọlọ́run mú gbogbo wa Nàìjíríà yìí ẹni tó fìyà jẹ wá la máa ń dìbò fún rere kan òun náà òun bí adití òun lòun ò gbọ́n gbà gbogbo tá à ń sọ. Wàlá tá a bá lẹ̀ Falata Azana ń bí ebi. A ní gbogbo ayé náà. A ní gbogbo ayé. Sáwọn èèyàn oníbàárà máa jalè. Àmọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n lè gbádùn ayé wọn nísìn, àwọn tí wọ́n lè gbádùn ayé wọn nísìn, àwọn tí wọ́n bá ní mímọ̀ ni. Ìmọ̀ ló kù tá yóò padà máa rà lára yẹn o.
Did you just hear that man speaking out of pains, point out his agony, his pain, his feelings for this bad government and these poor administrations? I mean, the things have increased. It is not as usual where on the normal norms I can go to a beer parlor to eat a plate of pepper soup at the rate of 500, 300 naira. Not anymore. No, not in those times I could go to boutique to buy a trouser as a young guy coming up with just 3K, 2.5. But now a trouser, just a jean trouser is about 15K, 13,000. Come to think about it, what am I even saying? Look at the food in the market. A plate, a noodle of rice is now 1,700 in this regime, and we all are hesitating to see a good government, a new Nigerian. But this is what we got in essence. And may we must fight to our right and pour out our mind for this new government, for Tinubu to adjust or leave that post for the rightful person to take over. Oh, nevertheless, we are still waiting for the judiciary. Oh, I'm not even surprised. Most of these banners printed, I mean, the thugs of APC are going out there to pull it off. And just take a look at this video. Take a look at this picture. I mean, don't we have right to freedom of speech anymore? Longer in this country? I mean, enough is enough. And let the judiciary do the rightful thing. If you're being scared of Tinubu, and you're also scared of Nigerians, between Nigerians and Tinubu as a judiciary, who are you supposed to be scared most? It is the citizen, because your children, your family, your relative are also among the citizens. Think of the safety of those people. and do the needful. Though, because some people don't invest for me. I don't talk my own. I mean, you won't beat me. So make I don't talk my own. I don't talk my own. I don't talk my own.
Oya sanwó mi, o bá tètè sanwó mi, màá fi mọ́ ẹ̀fọn fèrè.